In this video, I will show you how I painted Gaia from the board game Aristeia. As with all my Aristeia painting, I'm sticking to the characters' colours and art from the game. So let's have a look at Gaia. Well, there's certainly a lot of gold in this model. I could just true metallic paint this model and be done pretty fast, but that isn't enough of a challenge. If you are not familiar with true metallic metal, TMM, or non-metallic metal, NMM, then here is a quick summary. TMM uses paint that has metallic pigment in and will shine like a metal under light. This can then be further enhanced with washes and highlights of other metallic colours. NMM, on the other hand, uses matte colours layered to create the image of a metallic reflection. Of course, this means that the shine doesn't move as you move the model, but does create a nice stylized effect. It also generally takes a lot longer to paint to get the desired effect of a metallic surface. Approaching Gaia and knowing that the NMM will take me time, I wanted to approach this model in sections that I would paint to completion before moving on. I began with her clothing and painted it all right through to the end of the highlights. This began with a purple that then got a further purple wash. Once dry, I highlighted up to lighter and lighter shades of purple that pushed towards a pale purple rather than a bright purple. With the dress complete, it was time to start the Nmm Gold. I could not do all of the model's gold in one go, a layer at a time, as my focus is not particularly good and I would get bored and get lazy as I continued and therefore make lots of mistakes. So, once the base coat was down, I got all of my ingredients together. Light brown, moving up through yellows to ivory. And once on my wet palette, it was time to start this process. And it wasn't a short one at that. I took each section and placed the largest highlight where I felt the light would shine. It was then just a case of highlighting in ever decreasing spaces with lighter and lighter colours until the desired effect was achieved. Placement of the highlights is the biggest headache of all, and knowing that I was going to make judgment mistakes, the rule of cool takes precedence. If it defies the law of physics but looks good, who cares? This model comes already assembled and there are a lot of nooks and crannies that made it very difficult to paint. I just did my best and prayed that no one would take a look between the tentacles to find either a wonky paint job or even bare plastic. With the tentacles finally finished, not to my highest standard mind you, I was just bored of painting the NMM, it was on to the face, skin and hair. Getting a base skin tone down, I could work on the eyes. It took a couple of tries, but they eventually looked okay. This then let me finish the highlights for the skin tone and then work on the hair using dark yellows highlighted up to bright yellows. With a few areas needing cleaning up, I was happy to say Gaia was finished. How do you paint metallics on models? Are you a fan of NMM, or is the effect of TMM superior in your opinion? Please comment and let me know. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.